My name is Krupa Jayasri. I am teaching non-coordinate biology, phylum Annelida and phylum Arthropoda. Now, general characters of phylum Annelida. The annelids are coelomate and triploblastic. They exhibit organ system level organization. Their body is segmented. They respire through their body surface. Nephridia are the excretory organs. They have a well-developed circulatory and digestive system. Their body contains hemoglobin, which gives them a red color, and regeneration is very common characteristic of annelids. Setae help them in movement. Most of the annelids are hermaphrodite, that is, male, female organ are present in the same body. They reproduce both sexually and asexually. The other reproduce sexually, example earthworms and leeches. Classification up to classes. Phylum Annelida is mainly divided into three classes. One is Polychaeta, Oligochaeta, Hirudinea. Next, evolution of coelom and coelomoducts. In this evolution, I would like to explain coelom. The coelom is the fluid-filled space inside the body of most animals, in which is locked the viscera and is surrounded by mesoderm on all its surfaces. Coelomic fluids. The fluid inside the coelom is known as coelomic fluid, which is circulated by mesothelial cilia or by contraction of muscle in the body wall. Types of coelom. There are three types of coelom, such as acoelomate, pseudocoelomate, coelomate. In this coelomate, these are true coelom which are present, again divided into schizocoelomate, enterocoelomate. Coelomoducts. Coelomoducts, in annelids, the body is divided into number of segments. Each segment will show segmental structures. Coelom ducts, nephridia are arranged segmentally in these organisms. Coelomoducts. Second one is nephridia. Nephridia again divided into protonephridia, metanephridia. Third one is nephromyxia. It is again divided into protomyxia, metanephromyxia. Third one is myxonephridium. Fourth one is ciliated organs. Vermiculture. Vermiculture is the scientific process of breeding and raising of earthworms. It is a substantial way of reducing waste and producing fertilizers. Vermicomposting is the process of producing organic fertilizers from earthworms by using biodegradable materials. The output of vermiculture is called vermicompost. Scope of vermiculture. Vermiculture is the branch of science that studies the importance and utilization of earthworms to solve the problems related to ecology and environment. Vermicomposting. The process of producing organic fertilizers from earthworm is called vermicomposting. It is one of the easiest methods to recycle agriculture waste and to produce quality compost. Earthworms consume biomass and excrete it in digestion called worm casting. Methods. Vermicomposting comprises two methods. Bed method. This is an easy method in which bed of organic matter are prepared. Pit method. In this method, the organic matter is collected in cemented pits. However, this method is not prominent as it involves problem of poor aeration and waterlogging. Materials required: water, cow dung, thatched roof, soil or sand, gunny bags, earthworm, weed biomass, a large bin, dry straw and leaf collected from paddy field, biodegradable waste collected from fields and kitchen. Procedure. To prepare compost, either a plastic or concrete tank can be used. The size of the tank depends upon the availability of raw materials. Collect the biomass and place it under the sun for about 8-12 days. Now chop it to required size using the cutter. Prepare a cow dung slur and sprinkle it on the heap for quick deposition. Add a layer 2 to 3 inches of soil or sand at the bottom of the tank. Now prepare fine bedding by adding partially decomposing cow dung, dried leaves and other biodegradable waste collected from field, kitchen. Distribute them evenly on the sand layer. Continue adding both the chopped bio-waste and partially decomposed cow dung layer wise into the tank up to depth of 0.5 to 1 feet. After adding all the bio-waste, release the earthworm species over the mixture and cover the compost mixture with dry straw or gunny bags. Sprinkle water on a regular basis to maintain the moisture content of the compost. Cover the tank with a hatch roof to prevent the entry of ants, lizards, mouse, snakes, etc. and protect the compost from rainwater, direct sunshine. Have a frequent check to avoid compost for overheating, maintenance, moisture and temperature. Benefits of vermicompost: high level of bioavailable nutrients for plants, high level of beneficial soil microorganism promoting plant growth, rich in growth hormones, biochemical stimulating total plant growth, rich in humic acid, biochemical promoting root growth and nutrient uptake. Vermicompost is free of pathogens. Vermicompost is free of toxic chemicals. Vermicompost protects plants against various pests and diseases. Now coming to the another phylum, that is arthropods. Phylum Arthropoda. Characteristics: invertebrates, external skeleton, segmented body, jointed appendages, bilateral symmetry, open circulatory system, one-way digestive system, food enters mouth and exits through anus. Most reproduce sexually. Classification of Arthropoda. Phylum Arthropoda divided into three subphylum. Trilobita, తర్వాత Cheliosirata, Mandibulata. Subphylum Trilobita, Cheliosirata, Mandibulata. Now coming to the Cheliceratta. This again divided into two classes: Zipposura, Crustacea, Archinidia. Again mandibulata divided into several classes: Crustacea, Heliopoda, Diplopoda, Hexapoda. Now respiration in arthropods: book lungs. Book lungs in arachnids, found inside an air-filled cavity, that is atrium, in underside of the abdomen. Hemolymph, that is arthropod blood, flows between the layer of air pockets, lamellae, for gas exchanges. Stack of alternating lamellae and tissue filled with hemolymph look similar to a folded book. Metamorphosis in insects. Metamorphosis is the process of transformation of an immature larval individual into sexual mature reproducing adult. There are four types of metamorphosis in insects, namely no metamorphosis, complete metamorphosis, gradual metamorphosis, incomplete metamorphosis. No metamorphosis. This type of metamorphosis is also known as emetobolous development. In this type, newly hatched creature look like an adult except in size, an individual in armature of spines and setae. Incomplete metamorphosis. This type of metamorphosis is also known as hemimetabolous development. In this type, the immature stage are called as nymphs or nids. These immature stage are aquatic and they respire with the help of tracheal gills. On the other hand, the adult are terrestrial and respire with the help of trachea. Gradual metamorphosis. This type of metamorphosis is also known as parometabolous development. In this type, the newly hatched young ones resemble the adult in general body form but lacks wings and external genital appendages. The young nymphs undergo several nymphal stages through successive molting to transfer into adult. Complete metamorphosis. This type of metamorphosis is also known as holometabolous development. In this type, four metamorphic stages are included, namely egg, larva, pupa and adult. After hatching, larva molts several times to become fully grown one. It later becomes a pupa within a secreted case called as Puparium. Inside the puparium, the pupa differentiate into adult and then breaks open the cage to emerge out. Structure and affinities of peripatus. Peripatus is a terrestrial animal found living in moist places, crevices of rocks, under bank, stone, log, other dark and damp places or along stream banks. The body of peripatus is caterpillar-like, soft, elongated, bilaterally cylindrical and ranges from 1.4 to 15 centimeters in length. The skin covered by thin cuticle is soft and has velvety texture and thrown into a number of fine transverse ridges bearing numerous conical papillae or tubercles armed within little chitinous spines. The ventral surface is nearly always fleshy colored. Affinities of peripatus. Peripatus exhibit close affinities with the annelids on one hand and with arthropods on the other. Peripatus is a unique organism. It forms a connecting link between annelids or arthropods. It exhibits several important annelida characters and some arthropoda characters. In addition to these, peripatus exhibits some peculiar characters not shown by either annelids or arthropods. Social behavior of honeybees. Honeybees have developed one of the most highly organized societies. They live in colonies. The colonies of honeybees are perennial and a good colony of honeybee may consist of 50,000 to 80,000 individuals. It comprises one fertile female or queen, few hundreds of male bees or drones, and the rest are sterile females or workers. The queen lays the eggs which develops into few workers, drones and queens. She also emits a complex series of chemical secretion, the pheromones that regulate much of the behavior of the workers. Both queen and worker are genetically diploid. Queen, however, are fed a special rich larva food, a white yogurt like royal jelly. It is necessary for normal queen size and sexual development. This is worker bee, queen bee, drone bee. Honeybee life cycle picture. Here, workers too can develop into sexually producing female, but their reproductive organs are kept undeveloped through the effect of queen pheromones. Drones are genetically haploid and are produced by laying of unfertilized eggs by pathogenesis. Drones are generally produced at the same time as new queen. Honeybees are the colonial insects visiting flowers to collect nectar and convert it into golden yellow aromatic viscous fluid called honey, popularly known as the liquid gold of nature. Social life in termites. The termites are known as white ants. These are small hemimetabolous, soft-bodied, cellulose-eating, nocturnal, social and polymorphic insects having two pairs of similar wings. Ecologically, termites are good decomposers of dead wood and vegetable products and aid in agriculture by enriching the soil, their fecal matter by making the soil permeable to air, moisture like earthworm. Thank you so much.